Good evening, everyone. This is Cricket Lot for Wednesday, July the 5th, 2023. I'm just stuttering tonight. And tonight we are going to talk about the July gifts with purchase and any questions that people have. So we are going to, I'm going to try this show captions. Enable. Okay, let's see how it, yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, let me share my screen here so you can see the stuff that's going on. Okay, the new product guide is out. Of course, it always comes out just before convention when the new products aren't in there yet. So, but you might want to put it on your next order. Just, it's nice to have a paper guide on hand. And it's also online, so you can download it, you can copy the link and send it to people. And July gifts with purchase. There was another place I wanted to read this from. Let me get that just a second here. No. Oh, so for those of you who do Essential Rewards, there is the extra 10 points if you order before the end of the night tonight. So you have to order at least 100 PV and the order has to go in today. So that is there. So here's July gifts with purchase. Let's go to that. Okay, so spend 100 PV, you get 10 loyalty points. And if you do it today, you'll get the extra 10. So you'll get 20 total points. Then if you spend 190 PV, you'll get peace and calming. If you have been on any of my calls at all, you'll know peace and calming is just about my most favoriteest oil ever. It is one that I use before I go to bed every single night. I just rub it on one wrist and rub the two wrists together. And then I lay on my side with my hands by my face and just breathe it in. It's very relaxing. So this is a 15 milliliter. And then there's a 100 milliliter room spritzer. And I don't know if that's only a loyalty reward or loyalty order.
5 milliliter.
What's that?
It's only a 5 milliliter of the peace and calming.
Right, that's what I said. Peace and calming's 5 milliliters.
I thought you said 15. I'm sorry.
No, and the well, I might have. We'll have to look at the closed captioning. The room spritzer is 100 milliliter. So you can put oils in there with a little water and a little bit of witch hazel to help it mix up a little better, shake it up and spritz it. You can put it in the bathroom as a potpourri smeller. That works really great if you spray the water in the stool before you sit down to do your poo. And it keeps the scent in the stool. So, or if you forget, you can spray it afterwards. So, and then
I used peace and calming on my dogs last night because they hate fireworks. And
it
was amazing. I mean, I diffused it because I didn't have tea away, so I used stress away, lavender, and peace and calming and diffused it, and they were great. Normally they're under my bed or in the bathtub, but they were right beside me, so
that's cool. Great. Yep, that's what I did when my mother-in-law's dog was staying with us. She'd climb in the bathtub and
yeah.
Gosh.
just rubbed some peace and calming on her feet, and she sprawled out in the middle of the living room floor, sound asleep. So, so spend 250 PV, and you'll get lavender calming bath bombs. So they're great to throw in the tub while the water's running and let them dissolve. They do have some fatty oil in it, so it softens your skin, but it does make the tub a little slippery. So be aware when you use those bath bombs that you might have slippery. And of course, lavender is great for calming before you go to bed. So, and then of course that includes the other ones. And then for a 300 PV oil order, you get Kids Sense Mighty Bites chewable vitamins. And so there's 120 in here, and I think 120, and the dosage is 4 tablets. So that's 30 days worth of Mighty Bites for a child.
And they're
And
yummy.
they're yummy, yeah.
They're not just for kids.
And then of course you get all the other ones too. So let's see. I guess that's all. Just tells the. Let's see if there's any other news that's of interest here. Oh, let me log in. So in case you guys didn't know, when you log in, oh, maybe that's only on the brand partner site. So there is some news here. So when you first go on, here's the different news items. So you can click and learn more. And there's just a few education things here. And of course you can shop by category there, or you can put your mouse over the shop and go by category here. So for example, if you go by, well, we did skincare a couple weeks ago. So you do skincare, it brings up all the different things that are in the skincare category. And then you can either add it to the cart or add it to your loyalty order. And you can do that for all the different categories. Then there's some learn stuff in here too. So you can go in here and get a little bit of education. You can learn about all the different farms we have. These are the YL owned farms that we own. And then we have partner farms. And if you're going to be in any of these areas, you can call. Oh, it looks like you can book right online. Tour support at Young Living. No, they used to have, where to go?
Right there on the thing, it says book now. Your
Oh,
essential
yeah.
tour.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
On-site lodging is available. So you can go and stay at these farms or visit and just see what's there. So if you're ever going to be in any of these areas, you can plan ahead and plan a visit for those farms. So that's one unique thing about Young Living. And where did we go here? Farms. Okay. And then company, all the different things here. The foundation is an amazing thing that Young Living has. It tells about all the different projects and stuff here. What products support the foundation. The foundation is, if you click on the, when you're ordering to help, whatever it says on there, you 100% of your money goes toward helping the people in the foundation. Young Living pays the salaries and the travel expenses and that kind of thing for the employees of the foundation. So they pay their salaries, they pay their travel expenses and that kind of thing. So there's a category for helping women who've been in a slaves type situation, whether it's sexual or, you know, they're an indentured servant or whatever they are. It gets them into school, gets them learning, gets them a trade. There's one that helps with chiggers in Africa, because if those get in your feet, your whole legs swell up and then you can't walk. And so they found different charitable organizations and then they've partnered with them. So infuse them with some income, infuse them with volunteer labor, and you can go on service trips to these places. They have schools in lots of different places. They rebuilt a whole village in, somebody help me out. Do you remember the name of the town?
Was it Ecuador? Is that,
No,
No?
not after the earthquake.
oh,
Yeah, the Ecuador is where the first school was. They have schools other places. And this town that they helped rebuild was a very poor town. They didn't have running water in their houses and stuff. And Gary bought this machine that makes bricks. And so they could make their bricks and then build their houses. And when he went into this town to help them, they all agreed that no one would move back into their house until everybody could move into their house.
wow.
So they all worked together and rebuilt all the houses. They built a bigger school. They had to walk a long ways to a school before. All the houses had running water when they were built. And then they had a move-in day when everybody moved into their own houses.
Cool.
When you go to convention and you see some of these stories, you want to just give them all your money, because you just want to help these people. It's just amazing. What else is on here? So you can read through this stuff on here. And let's see, has this got anything more?
Cricket, do you know, are you allowed to work at the farms again? I mean, can you work at the farms too if you want?
There are certain times when I know for sure you can, but I
Okay.
don't know if you can just anytime.
Okay,
It might be a
Yeah.
question when you email them and ask,
yeah,
Yeah,
because that's a good
Awesome.
question. I've never looked into it. I should
Yeah.
have.
yeah. So that is it for gifts with purchase. And a kind of a little bit of an overview of the website. Anybody have any questions about the website or a product or anything?
no,
So this order tonight, if we put it in before midnight,
Yeah,
is that
Yes.
like if my order was due on the 8th or 9th, you get the points if you put it in tonight?
yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. So you just do the process now. Do you know how to
Okay.
do that?
They can do it.
What's that?
You know, I
you'll
always call in.
you call them, okay.
Smart.
and
No,
if,
love that 800 number.
Yeah,
and Barb, if you put it in tonight, it doesn't affect like next month, you can still have it on the 8th or 9th or whatever it is that you do your monthly
Yeah.
order.
Okay.
yeah, it
You're
won't
just doing a
change your
push.
date. It'll just push
Yeah.
out this month, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah,
Get those extra points. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Woo.
Okay, nobody else? Liz, do you have any questions about the website?
Well, I have plenty, but since I haven't gotten in there in a while, I mean, my order, whether I wanted to or not, it's been processing every month. It's like, oops, got to get back in there and change it.
Oh, gosh.
You know,
Well-
that hasn't changed. I know there's supposed to be something that I thought that I could make it easier where I could do something one month and something a different month. I haven't figured that out.
No,
If
no,
there is such a thing, because that's what I
No.
thought initially. You can't do that, right?
no.
Okay, good. I didn't
So,
think so.
yeah, so you go here and you go into loyalty order. Oh. I guess I'm not signed in. I guess I better sign in.
You were.
Let's-
You
I
you
was.
started. I think you started, but I don't remember if you actually put your password in. I think you just
Yeah,
She did for a little
Yep.
bit, but it does sign you out because I've been in and then all of a sudden, oops, I waited too long and then it's like
Oh.
not active. Bye. Bleep.
yeah, so you go
Well, yeah,
under
but
here.
she has been. That's weird. But
So right here, it tells you how many points you have.
okay.
Here's your order history. Here's a history of your reward points, how many months you've been on, how much you're earning, when your points expire. And then this shows you when you spent them, when you earned them, that kind of thing. So on your loyalty order, you go in right here, or you can do like Barb and just call, or you can call me. I help a couple people every month do their orders. So you can do a quick add here, so you can like put in thieves and just add it. You can remove it here, or you can check mark 2 or 3 of them like that, and then go back up here and delete. See the garbage can right here?
Yeah.
Yep. And then over here on the side, it tells you your order has 294 PV and you have to have at least 50. So there's green check mark there. This is how much loyalty points you'll earn for that order. And here's your total with tax and shipping. Now, if you click that down arrow, it'll give you the savings, the product tax, the shipping amount, and I do donate $1 every month. So then your process date, you can, this will be where process now, oh, here's process now. So you can do that. Shoot, I can't show you.
So the save for later, that's just so you have them close in your thing so that you can bring them up and
Yeah,
put 'em-
it's kind of like a favorites list.
okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think it only adds up to about 20 of them. I've overloaded mine and gone, oh, I should delete something that I don't need in there. So yeah.
So
Gotcha.
when you put something in save for later, then you can, it says add or remove. So you can add it and it'll go back up into the loyalty order.
But if you delete it, it's gone from both of them, right?
Right.
Right.
So if you remove it,
And
on.
and don't ever forget when you're in there in the loyalty to always do the PV assistant thing is a very important thing, because that way if you are a brand partner, you always want to have your 100 PV to get your check. PV assistant is your ticket to making sure that you always have your PV in case you forget to check your order monthly.
So that's right here. And you just put some things in there that you want to get if you happen to, like, if you put basil in there and then basil went out of stock, then it'll add something from your PV assistant. I
And
usually do my order right when and you have to put it active, right?
Yep. And do yourself a favor too, if you want to do like the smallest thing, like a thieves spritzer hand soap thing, that's like $5 or something. Keep the smaller items to the top and the bigger items of pay to the bottom, so that way you can gather up. If it's only like $10 or $15 off, then you're only getting a couple items. You're not getting, tagged with like $150 thing at the front. Because they're gonna grab from the first thing on the top, not
Okay.
the last.
Oh, okay.
That's from what I've understood. So I always make sure number one is the smallest, and you go from there, you build up.
Another thing to remember too, Liz, is don't delete everything in your loyalty order, because then you delete all your points too. So add items first and then delete the ones that you don't want.
Correct.
So you
Good
always
job,
have something
Dawn.
in your loyalty order.
Oh, wait a minute. What does that mean? Hold on a second. Well, you mean for like if I don't have anything and my day goes by or my month goes by?
Well, you should
No,
have
as soon as
something-
you take them all out, it'll say, this will cancel your loyalty order.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
if there's nothing in there that I want, I hope I haven't done that. That's possible I've done that. There's no way. I guess I'd have to look to see if
No,
I
it would have been a pop-up message that you would have
Okay.
gotten, so.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Okay.
sometimes I just look past things, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, so I went on to a different account. And so this tells when your order is going to be processed. And this is what I wanted to show you. Here's the promos. So if you click here, it will show you at 100 points, you get loyalty points. At 190 PV, you get Peace and Calming and Room Spritzer. At 250 PV, you get the bath bombs. And at 300, you get the chewable tablets. So, so if you haven't seen what the gifts
Yep.
with purchase are, you can tell by just clicking on these to know, oh, I'm only 30 points away from 190 and I want that Peace and Calming. So I'm gonna order $30 more, 30 more PV. Yeah.
And that hasn't changed. It's cumulative. So like if you do 190, you get the 20 plus the other ones.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And of course you have address book, you can put different people in there, like if you want to ship to your mom or your daughter or something, you can put their address in there. So you can just change it up here if you place a quick order, or you could send your loyalty order there too, I guess. You can put different payment methods. So if someone wants to order and you don't want to collect from them, you can just get their credit card and put it on your account and then have Young Living charge them. So,
Right.
and if you want
But
to,
you can't split orders. Your order has to go one spot, right?
exactly, yep,
Okay, that's what I thought.
yep. And brand partners will have this virtual office thing here. So you can go and see your downline and that kind of thing.
So if you're a brand partners, if you're $100 a month, or because I mean currently
Well-
I'm not 100, but I have fairly amount of people. Well, I did at one point. I don't know what I've got now.
Yeah, no, brand partner was, if you had people on your team when they switched to you doing brand partner, you're a brand partner.
Oh, okay.
If you're new now
Uh,
and you want to share with people and build a business, you have to become a brand partner right here.
okay. Gotcha.
And
Okay.
to become a brand partner, I think it's $19.95 or something like that.
Oh,
But
okay.
you buy this business essentials kit,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
which includes MyYL, which is a website, a 90-day planner, Rise to Royal brochure, a YL Insights card, and a silver bound flyer.
Now, is that a
So-
one-time?
One
cost?
time deal, yep. Yep. And then as, you know, then you have to have people under you, or after a year, I think I don't know how that works if you don't have people under you after a year, so.
I was gonna ask you that because I have somebody who became a brand partner because she wanted all the perks. And I'm like, well, do you want to schedule classes and have people come and then sign up underneath you? And she goes, no, I just want the perks. And I said, what perks are you getting?
Well, yeah, no perks unless you have people under you.
So I have to call and talk to her, but she's, yeah,
Yeah,
a busy lady. I just didn't understand what she was talking about with perks.
yeah, no, there's nothing extra as a brand partner except for the compensation plan. If
Right,
you have people under you, so,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions, ladies?
Thank you for taking the time to show me that stuff, Cricket.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure
I
some
think that-
people on the replay will want to see it too, so.
It was a nice refresher of questions that needed to be
Yes.
talked about, because I don't think many people know about PB Assistant and different things of that sort.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
glad we just highlighted all the importance of those.
Well, I'm
yeah.
definitely gonna go play now after we get off to see what you did.
Yeah, I mean, don't be
Awesome.
afraid to click around on stuff. You can't
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 screw it
hurt
up.
Well,
anything.
mine didn't look, my screen doesn't look like that, but I don't know if it's different because I'm looking at it through my iPad versus a computer. So that's what I'm wondering if I see it differently, because I was like, ooh, I don't remember seeing that, but that's why I'm gonna play a little bit more when I get up.
Yeah, all the things are there, but they might be like under a menu, or
Yeah,
you got to scroll down farther, or but all the same items are on there. Because when I've gone on my phone to order,
yeah.
you have to look for those things. So
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was like, oh, that's way cooler than what I was seeing. So I just have to look for it. That's probably why I was
There
more
you-
confused, because I'm like, wait a minute. So
there you go. All right. Okay, let me, good night, everybody. We're gonna stop the recording. Sheila, I need to ask you a question.
Okay.